Okay, so a lot of people have been asking me, is there any bigger cap stock that it looks good that you would suggest for a buy? And there is one. There is a bigger cap stock that is sitting at $79 right now, and it's a company you all know about. It's a company that you guys are gonna love. And so, without further ado, let's go into PYPL, PayPal. So, PayPal, in my opinion, is looking extremely bullish. It has respected my system a lot on these areas. So if you look at the weekly candles and then the trend, you will see like, yeah, this is very easy to spot. Very nice uptrend we're starting to have here. We started to have this weekly uptrend starting back in September 2024. So what's nice is, it's an early uptrend, but look at this. We would not touch PayPal when it's in a downtrend. When we have a weekly downtrend, this is when a lot of people were just buying every dip. They didn't understand that this was this is a downtrend stock. And so I don't like this stock till I start to see that EMA 50 at the very bottom. And when does that happen? Well, as you can see, we started switching at this pivotal point. So this is a very nice area here. This is a very nice, I really like this EMA 50 at this very bottom, and we're starting to test it. I think it aligns too with this big support level. We have big demand zone at this horizontal line. We have EMA 50 at this horizontal. I mean, everything is looking really good, okay? I really like this. We won't look at the monthly, but the weekly looks amazing. You might look at the daily and be like, this looks horrendous, right? Look at the bigger picture though. If you look at this lower band here, this is my lower Keltner channel. It tends to act as big support also, but the main focus is usually at the EMA 50. It's an algorithm area that people love. Look at all this here. I'll show you guys for an instance. The minute we have this EMA 50 at the very bottom, look what happens. We pump on the 10. This is a very crucial level, and it goes up pretty massive. We go up again on the 10. But keep in mind, every support EMA is like support resistance. You can't just keep expecting EMA 10 bounce, EMA 10 bounce, EMA 10 bounce. It just doesn't work like that. When you touch it many times, just like when you keep hitting a wall with a sledgehammer, you're going to expect to probably break through it, right? And that's what it is here. We go through it, and then guess what? We hit the EMA 20. Guess what happened? We bounce massively on this EMA 20, going up 13% for a bigger cap stock. It's okay if it goes back. You should obviously take your profit. With bigger cap stocks, 5% is even good. You don't even need 10%. 5% is pretty good. And we make that. We're headed into a very crucial level, guys. I'm making this video ahead of time. If you guys want to take it, you guys said what's a good bigger cap stock. This is the one I would take. And there's many ways to take it depending on how conservative or risky you want to be. Let's go with the safest strategy possible, is selling puts. If you guys go to the option chain, and if you click on puts here, single option, you can go out about 30 days. And if you see that big support at 76.34 in this roughly area, I can sell under this just to be safe. So I can go to option chain, and if I know that's big support, I can sell, let's say I want to do the 75. I could sell for $75. So right now I can get $4.20 cheaper and just literally sell for the 75, and they're averaging about a 131 premium. Basically, that means is the premium is how much credit you're going to get sent to your account. So if I'm doing depending on how much this is going to cost, one contract is going to cost you $7,000 right here on the $75 strike if you sell at 1.31. So, and you see for one contract, you instantly get $131 right here on Webull. You see how it says P&L 131? You get that no matter what. And the beautiful thing about this is, technically, what happens is, let's say you get exercise. You might ask, well, what's the downside? Well, if this goes below $75 by 7 March, you have to buy it at whatever. You have to buy this at $75 no matter what. It could be $60, and you have to buy it at 75. I'm not saying it's going to do that. Who the heck knows? That would be a big market sell-off. But you're already though getting it much cheaper. So you click that, but technically you have it $1.31 cheaper than the 75 because remember you collected premium. So you take that 75 minus 1.31, and that's your actual average. So you have like 73.70 because you collected that premium. So if I did, let's say if I have a $20 account, I could sell 3 of these contracts, collect $400 instantly. And no matter what, I will have a $75 average if it keeps going, if it goes below that. Or for a more riskier but actually still a safe strategy, you could just buy shares right here, knowing that this is strong support. This is really good support. So it depends on how big your account is. Selling puts is you're going to get less money, but it's really safe. You can go way down here, 75, way down here, which is pretty good. The price is way up here. You can literally get offered for way down here. I'm personally probably going to buy shares. And if it don't work my way, I believe in this company. I like the fundamentals, but I just don't see how it just blows right through the CMA 50, guys. I think this is going to be strong support, and I think it could get a nice rally. And if it don't work, then I can sell covered calls, and I can keep lowering my average and lower and lower and lower. And make sure you watch my swing trading education video on how to sell covered calls right here. This is a really great strategy on how I do it. Bigger cap stock, PayPal, it's the number one thing that I would recommend. I think this is starting to make a nice uptrend here. We started the uptrend back in September, right here in September, and we've only had this for a couple months here. You can see that the downtrend was nasty. Look at PayPal. It was just a nasty downtrend. We don't touch that. We just would not touch that. Let's look at this uptrend when it was really big. We're in here. PayPal had an EMA 50 down below. It kept hitting the 10, kept hitting the 20. It kept bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. And you can see how it was just absolutely amazing. Right in here, if it does this, let's evaluate though. If it does this pattern where if it bounces on here, you still made a beautiful return here. It went all the way up here to an 8%. I recommend 5% gains on bigger cap stocks. If it bounces from this area, you better start taking your profit. And if it comes all the way back down to the EMA 50, that is bearish, guys. You need to have a stop loss right there at your average. Take some profit, put a stop loss here, because if it breaks through it like this and it switches trends, that's going to be very nasty, and you're not going to want to hold this for like this. When you start seeing the trend shift, you need to get the heck out, okay? That's how I would play it. I think it's very nice. I would just buy shares on that EMA 50 though. I think this is oversold company. It's at the bottom. I think we can make an uptrend for who knows how long. Okay, so that's my idea. Nice 5% gain. You guys want safer returns? You have a big demand zone right here where this horizontal line is. You have the EMA 50. It looks really good. At the very least, I don't think we're going to go here, but you have this big support right here, but I wouldn't even worry about that. I think this is a great area to buy. If you guys want to join the premium Discord too, I'll alert all these plays when they happen. I go on my computer. I have a screener that I put things on my watch list, and when I see PayPal present on an EMA 50, you better believe it. I'm buying it there. Okay, so that's one of my best signals for bigger cap stocks. I love weekly EMA 50. I get really nice returns on it. I put bigger money into these because the percentages aren't going to be as big, but if you put bigger money in, it's worth it. So click the link down below in YouTube comments below and in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. If you want to join, I'll take you to this free chat landing page, and it's not going to cost you a lot. I know you might be thinking, I've been in other Discords that cost me hundreds of dollars. For this video, for this promotion, if you watched all the way throughout, we're going to do for the very low price of $12 a month for swing trades and day trades that have a high win ratio, that's made me a full-time trader, that has realistic results on how to trade instead of just randomly guessing like, oh, PayPal's down here, I'm just going to randomly buy. We know what's happening. The EMA 10 and the 20 I love a lot. They have been giving really nice results, and if you catch these early when the trend starts to form, that's when you get really nice results. As you can see from this area here, we went from $67 all the way up to $90, making you a 40% return on PayPal. Went from this EMA 10 here and making you 21%. Obviously, you're not going to get those max returns, but as you can see from here to here, it gave you a 13%. What is this level going to give? That's the mystery. We don't know. We're here to roll or die. Here's a probability. It's a system that works. My stop loss would be if I see a weekly candle close below whatever it is below this EMA 50, and I'm out because I don't want to deal with it. If I see a weekly candle that closes with a body below it, then I'll stop out. But until then, PayPal is bullish. I love it. Join the Discord. You'll see my alerts. I think you guys will really like it. Like I said, it's not going to cost you much. $12 a month. Get access to swings and day trades. Day trading is my most favorite. You can win every day in the market, or I'm not going to say you're going to win every day, but you can get trades every day. But hit day trade alerts right here. You get access to everything. Read how to subscribe too. If you're like, why isn't it letting me subscribe? Well, one, you might have an Android. That means basically you have to use your computers to subscribe or use your phone's browser. But if you do that, it's actually better because you avoid the iOS fee. All right, if you use your computer, it's absolutely the best to avoid that, and you just pay the actual fee. And it's really good. I think you guys are gonna like it. It's a really smart community we're in. We've developed a great mindset of traders that look for these trades. A lot of these trades I don't see unless I'm in the community. I'll be like, oh yeah, that trade looks pretty good, and it's you kind of bounce ideas off. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Give this video a like, subscribe, comment. This is my favorite bigger cap stock that recently had earnings. It went down, presenting a weekly candle support. And I think it goes up from here, guys. Peace out. Happy trading.